A high school wrestling star from the northwest suburbs is making her mark at the college level. Eric Nelson has a story of a young woman who is part of an upstart program in its very first season.
Emily Shilson is a trailblazer on a groundbreaking squad.
It's going to help grow women's wrestling in Minnesota, so that's really cool.
Emily is a key cog for Augsburg's women's wrestling team, which is the only female collegiate wrestling program in Minnesota.
It's not super well known. Like when people hear that Augsburg started a women's wrestling program, it's like they don't even know that women's wrestling exists. And so it'll definitely help grow women's wrestling in Minnesota.
Growing up in Maple Grove, Emily was captivated early on by the male-dominated sport of wrestling.
I would always go to practices and tournaments with my brother, and I didn't like sitting on the sides watching, so I asked my dad if I could wrestle, and he said as long as I always give 100%, then I could.
With her father's approval, Emily soon took up grappling, putting in countless hours perfecting her technique. Eventually, she became a prep star.
She was the #1 overall recruit coming out of high school, regardless of weight. So the entire country was after that, trying to secure her because, she's the best.
Now, Emily and her teammates are trying to put the Augies on the MAT map. They are fueled by Augsburg's men's team, which has been dominant through the decades.
Yeah, it's really cool. We're looking to continue the men's tradition on the women's side of things. They have 13 national titles.
In high school, Emily wrestled against boys and qualified for state 3 times. Her resume includes a gold medal at the Youth Olympics, and she recently qualified for the Olympic trials in April, which will be conducted at Penn State.
That's really hard to do.
Emily, who competes in the 109-pound class, is laser-focused and goal-oriented. Her sights are set on the upcoming Tokyo Olympics.
I've had this goal since I was 5 years old. I wanted to make the 2020 Olympic team. I wanted to win the 2020 Olympics.
According to Augsburg coach MEJIA, Emily is a team leader with high character, talent, and smarts.
She has the same intensity in the classroom, outstanding student.
Wrestling requires discipline, resolve, toughness, and passion. Emily checks all those boxes.
You got someone who's trying to pull your head down to the mat. You got someone who's trying to, roughhouse you a little bit. Can you stay composed? Can you take what's thrown at you? Can you match their intensity? Emily can do all those things.
Emily has unlimited potential. In fact, it wouldn't be surprising to someday see her photo next to all the guys as part of Augsburg's Wall of Fame. In Minneapolis, I'm Eric Nelson, CCX News.
Find more local news stories at ccxmedia.org and follow us on social media.